Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. Today, I would like to present for AGR612 Management of Plantation Crops 2. I'm Ismail, second presenter Muhammad Aqil, Muhammad Faiz, and the last one is Zaida bin Amin. Okay, our group choose the development and application of the latest technology option for crop improvement and production for paddy by Malaysia Agriculture Research and Development Institute, MARDI. Okay, company background. The Malaysia Agriculture Research and Development Institute, MARDI, is a government agency in Malaysia that conduct research and development in the field of agriculture. It was established in 1972 as a part of the Ministry of Agriculture and responsible for the development of new and practice to improve the productivity and competitive of the Malaysia agriculture sector. MARDI's main research center are located in various locations throughout Malaysia, with the main center located in Serdang, Selangor. This center focuses on different aspects of agriculture such as crop breeding, soil science, animal husbandry. MARDI also has several field research stationery located throughout the country, which are used for field trials and demonstration of new technology and practice. The latest technology in MARDI, a rise of MRQ104. Rice variety MRQ104 is the new fragrant rice variety from MARDI that was produced using the double hybrid method between MRQ89 and MRQ50 varieties. Through the hybridization process between two chosen parents in the main growing season of 2009 until 2010. This variety first development. The best genotype of MRQ104 was eventually determined after the progressive genotype from the yield evaluation were forward to multiplication, evaluation, and local conformation in the primary rice genera. This type developed in 115 until 122 days, has a more modest tree, 108 centimeters and 1,000 seed weight, approximately 220 grams.
Thank you to Mr. Ismail. I will continue this presentation. So the unique of MRQ104. The unique of MRQ104 lies in the texture of the rice, which is moderately soft, and the characteristic of moderately strong aroma. MRQ104 shows good resistance to canker disease and a yield range of 3 to 5.4 ton per hectare in the local conformation evaluation. It resistant to canker disease, moderately strong fragrance and rice quality characteristic, and the rice taste that is almost comparable to the basmati variety. The yield is almost equivalent to MRQ 76 variety, stable and less affected by environmental factors, and can be recommended for planting in fertile and moderately fertile areas. So there are three main objectives of development MRQ104. The first one is pest and disease resistance. Second one is yield and quality. And the last one is return to the producer. For the pest and disease resistance, the fragrant rice variety MRQ104 is claimed to be resistant to the leaf blight and stem blight, but resistant to other diseases and pests such as bacterial leaf blight, brown spot, and viral red disease or PMV is moderately susceptible. Incidents in the field and planting tests carried out in the off-season of 2018 show that stem blight, shelf rot, bacterial leaf blight, bacterial grain blight, bacterial stripe blight, and spotting were below 2%. That is the accepted range, while steel blight and brown spot were respectively showing an incidence of 9.3% and 13.2%. It is recommended that some early control measures for these two diseases should be done by using chemical poisons before the pregnancy stage and treating the soil with lime to control the attack of brown spot disease. For yield and quality, in several multi-location experiments that have been carried out for several seasons in 5 selected locations that include in the main rice granary areas such as Arau Perlis, Seberang Perai, Pulau Pinang, Titi Serong, Perak, Teratak Pulai, Kelantan, and Mulong, Kelantan. The performance was studied. It is generally claimed that the fragrant rice variety MRQ104 show an average overall yield of around 4.41 tons per hectare compared to MRQ74, which is reported to be 3.51 tons per hectare, and MRQ76 is claimed to be around 4.58 tons per hectare. The quality of rice and rice MRQ104 is different from MRQ76, where MRQ104 has the characteristic of long and tapered rice with a rice length and width ratio of 4.01 mm, with a milling return of 63% and a head rice yield of 84%. So for next objective, I will pass to my colleague. Thank you.
MRQ104 rice does not have the characteristic of elongated rice like basmati, and the taste of MRQ104 rice is moderately soft, like seroy, fragrant with a slight sweetness associated with the aminous content of 23% and a gelatinous consistency of 30 ml. Other characteristics that are also evaluated are the nutritional content and also the glycemic index value. Referring to Malaysia Guide to Nutrition and Claim 2010, MRQ104 rice can be used as a good source of proteins in 7.9 grams usage, low in fat, especially saturated fat, free from cholesterol and also sodium. A preliminary study with University Putra Malaysia, which is UPM, also found that MRQ104 rice belongs to the low glycemic index category with a reading of GI equal to 31 until 4.85 and is suitable for a daily diet for diabetic patients. The estimated benefit and implication of planting centered rice in LBT plots show that the yield obtained by rice farmer was 5.4 tons per hectare, with the selling price at the manufacturer level being as much as RM1,500 per ton. The estimated gross income obtained is as much as RM6,642 per hectare, with an average discount percentage of 18%. So the estimated cost of production to paddy owners with subsidies using Mardi centered rice variety is RM3,301.52 per hectare, and for paddy tenants it is RM4,301.52 per hectare. The estimated net income for each of these entrepreneurs on average is RM3,340.48 per hectare and RM2,340.48 per hectare respectively. It was found that the value of the benefit cost ratio, which is BCR, decreased significantly with the BCR value for paddy owner entrepreneurs being 2.01, which is with subsidy, and 1.39 without subsidy, while the BCR for paddy tenant entrepreneurs was 1.54, which is with subsidy, and 1.15 without subsidy. Estimated returns in planting MRQ 104 by farmers are based on the manufacturer's price for normal rice. If the price of rice taken by the manufacturer is based on the price of centered rice, which is around Rm 1,800 per ton, and it is expected that the return of the farmer's income will increase by 15 until 20% depending on the percentage of the discount rate. So, how to produce MRQ 104? So, the breeding process of MRQ 104 was produced through a cross between rice variety MRQ 89 and also MRQ 50, which was implemented in the main season of 2009-2010 using the direct hybrid method. Then the uniform crops were obtained in the main season of 2013 or 2014 and then evaluated in the initial yield test, which is PYT, for 2 seasons before being advanced to the evaluation of local adaptation, multi-location, which is adaptability trial, in the off-seasons of 2016, and local confirmation, which is LVT, in the off-season of 2018. Then the maturity age of MRQ 104 is 115 until 122 days after sowing, and produces stocks, which is 50% emerged stock on day 80 until day 85 HLT. The length of the stalk is about 25 cm with a filling percentage of seeds per stalk of about 90%. The weight of 1,000 seeds is only around about 20 grams, and this is due to the physical characteristic of long and tapered rice seeds. The morphology of the tree is medium tall with a semi-erect many leaf, where this characteristic shows the characteristic of a slightly open stem. Rice seeds are long, tapered, and also yellowish in color.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aqil bin Ahad from 802203A. I will continue to our presentation how to produce MRQ 104. This is a chart of process to make MRQ 104 in Mardi. So we know that MRQ 104 is made from many type of Kasturi, MRQ 34, MRQ 74, and also AGR612. Next, fertilization package for MRQ 104. Fertilization for centered rice also takes into account quality factors, aroma, and physical characteristic of rice. Fertilizer package recommended for off-season is 104 kg nitrogen per hectare equal to 60 kg PO2O5 per hectare. 100 kg K2O per hectare, while for the main season 115 kg N per hectare is recommended. The N distribution rate is 15, 40 and 45% respectively during the stage of tree leaf, active reproduction and formation stop spray fertilizer as micronutrients used during the stem emergency rice grain filling. Next, the conclusion is according to the 12 Nation Plan. Policy paper for the paddy industry. The ministry is dedicated to enhancing the nation's rice output through research and development (R&D) for new paddy varieties to ensure the self-sufficient level is achieved up to 73%. The government also concentrating on increasing public spending and investment for agricultural and R&D. Agricultural R&D, including making sure that new product output is sustainable in order to increase profit, productivity and efficiency of agricultural goods in the future. This is a reference that we use to make this presentation. First, variety padi MRQ104, padi wangi tempatan baharu. Next, variety padi baharu MR315 MRQ104, tingkat hasil pengeluaran berita harian. So that's for all. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.